Leviticus chapter 2. Nice to know the alphabet and able to follow along. So Leviticus chapter 25, verse 1. Where the bar Yahweh al Mashah. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I see the green thing moving. So we're back live again. I think guys like uh, wa in ba no and is wa ba in Shanha year ha shab ya ait Shabbat 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 one Yahaya la Aratiza Shabbat la Yahweh Shadka la Atha Zarai wa ka ra maka la Atha Zamar. Verse 5 at sap yak taza pa no kwa taza ya raka la sa kwa taza war wa at I nabia naza yarka la saba taza ra sa ba tazar shanat shabat la ratiza. Verse 6 Waha Yat Ha Shabbat ha'aratiza lakam la akal ha laka wala I batka wala a matka wala shaka ya yarka walat wa shapka ha garayam imka. Verse 7, wala ba ha matka wala ka ya ashara baha ratizaka saha ya kal saba wa at ha la akal. Verse 8, wa sa partha laka sha bai shabat sa shanyam shabai shanyam shabai pa I'm yum waha ya wa laka yum ya. Shabai Shabata pa shanyam sa shai wa a rabayam shanha. Verse 9, waha I bartha sha wapar shawapar sa ra wa iha ba kadash ha shabai ya ba I shawar la kadash ba yawam haka paryam sa ib ya ra wa sh, sa iba ya rawa shawapar ba kal ara taza come. Verse 10, wa hudash thum at shanat ha ka ma sha yum shanha wa quara a thum da ra war ba paratiza lakal yasha by yashabya ya wa bal hawa a saha ya lakam washa batma ayash al haka za sawa wa a yash al masha paksa wa tasha bawa. Verse 11, waya bal hawa shanath ha ka ma sha yam shana saha yaha lakam la a sa zarai wa la a sa wa taza rawa at sapa yak ya wa la a taba taza rawa at na Zerai. No, Na Zera Yah. Verse 12 was it Na Zariah. Verse 12 Kaya Ya wa Bal Ha wa A Kodash Tam Ta Ha Ya Lakam Man Hasha Da Ha Sa A Kalwa At Saba wa Atha. Verse 13 Bashanta Haya wa Bal Haza Sawa Mamakar La I Mayatka Au Kwanaha Mayad. I think it's Yes. I'm Yatka Al Sawa Nawa Ayash At Ak Yawa. Verse 15 Bama Sa Par Akar Haya Wab La Sakwan Ha Ma At I'm Ya Saka Ba Ma Sapar Shanya Saba Wa At Yama Kara Laka. Verse 16 Haya Rab Ha Shanyam Sara Baha Kwa no Ma Kwa Makwan Sawa Wa La Paya Ma I Ma Ma Ais Ha Shanyam Sa Ma I Yat Ma Kwan Sawa Kaya Ma Sapar Saba Wa At Ha Wa A Ma Kar Laka. Verse 17 Wa La A Sa Wanwa Ayash At I'm Yat Wa Ya Ra At Ma A La Ha Yaka Kaya Anya Yahweh Alahayakam. Verse 18 Wa Aisha Yat Ma At Ka what was that? Ka Kwat Ya Wa At Ma Shapat Ya Ta Sha Marwa Wa Aisha Ya Thum Athum Wa Ya Shabat Ma Ail Ha'aratiza La Bathak. Verse 19 Wa Na Thanha Ha'aratiza Para Ya Ha uh, Par Yaha Wa Akal Thum. Yeah, Aparim Magapan, right? La Shabai Waya Shab Thum La La Batka Ail Yaha. Verse 20 Wa Oh, Labathak, security, safety. Wa kaya tha amarwa maha na akal ba shanha ha shab ya ait han la a na zerai wa la a na a na as pa at tha ba wa at nawa, verse 21, wa tazawa yatya at ba ra ka bara katya lakam ba shanha hasha ha shasyat wa I shat at ha tha ba wa aha la sha lash 22 was the right thumb at hashanha hasha hasham yad yantha wa kal thumb matha ba wa ah aha yashan aid ha shanha ha tha sha ya I ya ya aid ba wa sa ba wa atha sa akal wa yashan, verse 23, wa aratiza no wa ha aratiza la a sama kar la taza ma sat kaya la ya a paratiza kaya gara yum wa sa wa shab yum atham I'm what's this I madya verse 24 wa bakal ratiza akza sa kam ga a la ha sa 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 sanwa la ratiza, verse 25 kaya yam waka ak yaka wa ma kar ma ak za sawa wa ba'a ga a lawa ha korab al yawa wa ga al wa ga al, all right. Oh, at mama kar ak yawa, verse 26 wa ayash kaya la a yahaya la lawa ga al wa ha sha yagha yad wa ma taza'a, what was that? Ka daya ga a latwa, verse 20 ka shab at shanya mama kar wa ha sha yab at ha I ha aid pa la ayash ashra ma ha I dap la yash ashra ma kar lawa wa shab la akza sawa. Verse 28. Wa la ma taza ha yadwa daya yab lawa wa ya ma ka rawa ba yad ha kwa na ha atwa aid nat ha ya wa bal wa ya taza a ba yab ba yabla wa shab la akza sawa. Verse 29. Wa ayash kaya ya makar bayat ma wa shab ay yar ka wa maha wa yat ha ga latwa aid sam shanat mama karwa yum saha ya ga latwa. Verse 30. Wa la ya ga al aid mala ath lawa shanha ma yam ha wa kwam haba yat ashra ba yar ashra lawa. That says la ka maha la tazama yat ta la kwa naha atwa la darat yawa la ya taza ba yab ba yabal. Verse 31. Wa bat ya ha ka taza ra yam ashra ayan laham kamaha saba yab ail shadha ha aratiza yak shab ga la ha sa ha ya lawa waba ya bal ya taza a wa ira ya hala wa yam batya iraya ak sa hak ak zatham ga lat I walam saha ya ha la laba wa yam. Verse 33. Wa ashra ya ka al man hala wa ya taza'a ma kar no ma makar bayat wa ayar akzat wa ba ya bal kaya atya ayraya ha la wa yam a ha wa akza thum bath yaka banya yasha'ala. Verse 34, Washadaitha, Washadha, Maga, Rush, Ira, Yaham, La'a, Wa, Wamakar, Wamakar, Kaya, Akzat, Iwalam, Wa'a, Laham, verse 35, Wakaya, Yam, Waka, Ak, Yaka, Saha, Yadwa, Imka, Wahaka, Zakat, Bawa, Gar, Watha, Shab, Kaya, Imka, verse 36, Al, Kwak, Ma'atwa, Na, Shaka, Ra, Bayat, Ya, A, no, Ya, Ra, At, La, Hai, Yaka, Kaya, Ak, Yaka, Imka, verse 37, At, Ka, Sa, no, Ka, Sapka, La'a, San, Lawa, Ban, Shaka, Ma, Wa, no, Mar, Bayat, La'a, San, Akalka, verse 38, Anya Yahweh, Alahayaka Asherah, Taza, At, Ya, Kam, Ratiza, Ma, Tazar, Riyam, La, Sat, La, Kam, At, Aharatiza, Kana, Yan, Canaan, Kana, Ain, Kana, Ain, Canaan, La, Ha, Ya, Wat, La, Kam, La, Alahayam, verse 39, Wakaya, Ya, Waka, Ak, Yaka, Imka, Wana, Makar, Laka, La'a, Aib, Da, Bawa, and this is I Bad, I Bad, verse 40, Ka, Sha, Ka, Yar, Katha, Wa, Shab, Yahaya, Imka, Id, Nat, Haya, Bal, Ya, I, Bad, Imka, 41, Waya, Taza'a, Imka, Ha, Wa, Ban, Yawa, Shab, Al, Ma, Pak, Sawa, Al, Zat. Ak, brother, Zat. Abba, Abat, Yawa, Yashawab. Verse 42. Kaya, Ibadya, Ham, Asherah, Ha, Wataza, Atwa, Atham, Ma'aratiza, Matazariam, La'a, Yam, Karwa, Kartha, Ibad. La'a, Ra, Daha, Bawa, Ba, Baparka, Waya, At, La, Ha, Yaka, Wa, I, Ibadka, Wa, Matka, Asherah, Ya, Yahai, Yawa, Laka, Ma'at, Haga, Waryam, Asherah, Shaba, Sha, Sa, maybe Sa, Ba, Yab, Sa, Yakam, Maham, Sa, Kwanwa, Ibad, Wa, Maha, verse 45, Wakam, Ba, no, Ma, Banya, Ha, Sa, Wa, Shab, Yam, Hagarium, Ma, Ham, Sa, Kwanwa, Ma, Sha, Pak, Thum, Asherah, I'm, Come, Asherah, Ha, Wa, La, Yadwa, Ba, A, Ratiza, Kam, Wa, Ha, Yawa, Lakam, La, Ak, Za. 46. Waha, San, Ka, Lat, La, Ban, Yakam, Ak, Ra, Ya, Kam, La, Ra, Shat, Ak, Za, Ha, La, Lam, Baham, Sa, Badwa, Wa, Ba, Ak, Yakam, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ayash, Ba, Ak, Yawa, La'a, Sara, Daha, Bawa, Ba, Parka, verse 47, Wa, Kaya, Sa, Sha, Yag, Yad, Gar, Wa, Sa, Wa, Shab, Imka, Wa, what's that? Wa, Wamka, Ak, Yaka, Imwa, Wa, Na, Ma, Kar, La, Gar, Ha, Washab, Imka, O, La, Quar, Ma, Sha, Pak, Sa, Gar, verse 48, Ak, Raya, Wa, no, Na, Ma, Kar, Ga, A, La, Ha, Sa, Ha, Ya, La, lawa, akad, ma ak yawa, yaga a la nawa. Verse 49, o da dawa, or ban da dawa. Yeah, the wa is a possession, right? Huh? Oh, dad is uncle, right? And the wa the possession, right? Oh, dad wa. Oh, ban dad wa ya ga a la nawa. Oh, ma sha ar, right? Ba sharwa ma ma sha pak sawa yaga al nawa. O ha sha ya gaha yad, this is his hand, yadwa, yeah, wa na ga al. Verse 50, wa ka shab, I'm kwa na hawa ma shanta pa ma ka rawa waka id shath shanat haya bal wa haya ha ka sap mama karwa ba ma sapar shanyam hai yamwa shaka yar yahaya imwa. Verse 51, am I wad raba wat shab no ba shanyam la pa ya hun ya sha yab ga al sa, right? Ga a latwa ma ka sap ma kwan ma kwa natwa. Verse 52, wa am ma ait na sha ar ba shanyam id shan shanath haya bal wa ka sha ba lawa ka pa yar shan yawa ya sha yab at ga a latwa. Verse 53, ka sha ka ya ra shanha ka sha ka yar shanha ba shanha ya haya imwa la a ya ra la a ya ra danwa ba uh, oh, ba parka la ain yaka. Verse 54, wa la a ya ga al baha la ha wa ya taza a ba sha ba sha nat haya Bal Hawa'a wa Ban Yawa Aimwa, verse 55, Kaya Laya Banya Yasha'ala I Badyam I Badya Ham Ashara Ha wa Taza Atya A Watham Ma'aratiza Matazariam Anya Yahawa Alahayakam. That's it. This is how many verses? 50, 55. I think some verses are even, chapters are even longer than this. Oh. This is so good. I like this because it's interlinear. It's not King James, but you get an idea of the words. 89 verses. Number 7. Nabi gonna do that one. Malak, how you doing, my brother? It's good. Once you learn the Hebrew, you get the alphabet. You go through that. You run that through it. You keep going through it, then you'll get the link ups in the ancient Hebrew, and then you could run through this. Just like how Amalek, the so-called Jewish people, that have the kids growing up and learning the Hebrew, the letters, and by the time they're like, what, 14? Is it like 14 or something like that? They're just like already fluent. They can just read this stuff, but they don't have the understanding. Yeah, they could know the Hebrew letters, but they have that Yiddish or way to pronounce it. Yeah. And sometimes you see them looking at it and then looking at it and they're looking at it, they're studying so hard and everything, but they don't understand. They don't understand. Because
finishing in Hebrew, huh?
Oh, you were following along?
Yeah, I was following along.
Or you went back there to sleep?
I went to sleep trying to take it. I was following along. I know you had to finish up the Hebrew.
Yeah, sometimes in the beginning when I used to come in, it's like, or they're reading the Hebrew, it's like as if it's a sleeper, but it's still it's to get that practice of doing it. So all the nation can read the stuff, but they don't have the understanding. Like Psalm 147 and 19, he showed his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. No, I'm just saying about the other nations. They get the Bible and they try to break it down, but they don't have the knowledge of doing it correctly. So Leviticus chapter 25, verse 1. There you go. They don't have a bus? So for verse chapter 25, yeah, I just have a little note. The sabbatical. Year, sabbatical year. Exodus 23, 10 to 13, and Deuteronomy 15, 1 to 6, and Exodus 23, 10 to 13.
Verse 2.
Yeah, before I read anything, that's all that happened. Oh, Exodus 23, 10 to 13, and Deuteronomy 15, 1 to 6. Oh. Yeah, I just kind of have it on my notes there. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. So 6 year, you're gonna sow your field, and you're gonna gather, you're gonna prune, and you're gonna gather the fruits thereof. It said, but in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. So after 6 years of sowing and reaping and everything, the 7th year, don't do anything. Don't sow, don't reap. Just let the land be like that. They don't do that here. You know, a lot of what's going on now. They do the land. Sometimes they do the land and they kill the land. To become like a dust bowl, you know, and they're wondering how come the land is not, producing properly. So you got to give the land rest. So in the 7th year, the land is there, grow. The birds of the field come and pick certain fruits and eat and so on and so forth. But let it just sit there and just replenish itself.
With the verse 2, you link Leviticus 26.
Verse 2.
Leviticus 26, 34, 35.
26, 34, and 35.
Also, 2 Chronicles 36, 21. 2 Chronicles 36, 21.
Second Chronicles, what is it?
36.
Yeah.
And 21.
21. You got it on the line? Anybody on the line?
No, God.
Yeah. So we're doing Leviticus chapter 25. So it's a sabbatical rest for the land. And we have a link up Exodus 23, 10 to 13, Deuteronomy 15, 1 to 6, and Leviticus 26, 34 to 35. 5. And Second Chronicles 36, 21. So the 7th year, the land has to just rest. No sowing, no reaping. So the verse 3, 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard and gather in the fruit thereof. Verse 4, but in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. So verse 5, that which groweth of its own accord of the harvest, thou shalt not reap. Just leave it alone. neither gather the grapes of thy vineyard undressed, for it is a year of rest unto the land. So as even you think about, the crops growing, the seed falling, and more crops growing, for that year, and it become like plentiful. It become plentiful. So the most I said, just leave it alone. Don't gather anything. Don't sow anything. Just leave the land, and the land rest and keep growing. Verse 6. And the Sabbath of the land shall be, and the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you, for thee, and for thy servant, and for thy maid, and for thy hired servant, and for thy stranger that sojourneth with thee. It says a Sabbath. I mean, what, according to say, what you have gathered for the 6th year. He says the Sabbath of the land. So it says here, it says meat for you. And you're not supposed to sow or reap anything. Uh, yeah, I'm asking you. Yeah, I know why it says the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you, as it shall be food for you. But when the land is resting for the year, you don't reap or sow it.
Right. We're gonna read it. You already read it already. We're gonna read it again. That 6 years is going now.
Okay.
So we're doing it like
Okay, yeah.
in other words, you're gonna be able to partake of everything that comes in. 6 years is gonna be enough. So we have to do
Yeah.
that year and
Oh, just like when the Most High gave us manna, and for the 6th day he gave us twice the amount. Don't go out there, and some people still went out there looking for it, and they didn't find any.
Right.
So yeah.
that's a link coming up.
Oh, okay.
At least I have it.
What like number 6?
Yeah, he has it coming up, and the Most High was upset because you can imagine you getting every day for your daily, for your daily use, food and so on and so forth, and the 6th day he's gonna give you twice the amount, so you will have more than enough for that day and for the next day too. So you don't need to go out there on the Sabbath, go looking for food because you have enough food.
Right. It's supposed to have no food for that. That's a link up with link to 6.
Yeah, it's just explaining it. So because even for now for a household, we have like daily allowance, things like that. So when the Sabbath is coming up, we make sure that we have enough food can last you through the Sabbath. So you don't have to go out there and buy anything. Say, oh, I forgot juice, I forgot bread, I forgot milk. And no, you make sure you get that, before the Sabbath comes. So you make sure you have enough food in the house.
Right.
And sometimes, you want juice and milk and snacks and food. It makes sure you have enough. Because, even when I have my kids, I used to bring them to the Sabbath service. I used to make sure I have more than enough food for them to eat and snack and drink, so I don't have to go out there to buy anything. Verse 7, and for thy cattle and for the beasts that are in thy land shall all the increase thereof be meat. So it's a special, it's an increase. Verse 8, and thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee 7 times 7 years, and the space of the seventh Sabbath of year shall be unto thee 49 years. So it's coming up to the Jubilee. Verse 9, then shalt thou cause the trumpet, shawapar, the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month, in the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land. So this is 10th day of the 7th month for the day of atonement. That's when we have the day of atonement, because at the 7th month we have all of this and the new moon and everything in the 7th month. Verse 10. Verse 10, and ye shall holler the 50th year, 50 year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof. It shall be a jubilee unto you, and he shall return every man unto his possession, and he shall return every man unto his family. If he's a servant, return to his family. Is a possession you hold for some, lease a land or whatever, or or have any kind of possession for any kind of loan or lent. When the 50th year come, you got to return it to them. Sometimes I see certain stipulation here that they may have a pattern, or they may have some kind of agreement that after X amount of years, then it goes back to the company. I hear of certain things here that even I heard years ago. I think the Panama Canal, they were saying, oh, after X amount of years, this is what to verify it. After X amount of years, the canal gonna go back to Panama. But I think the U.S. still kept it because of the tolls or whatever. But sometimes, they have British rule for X amount of year. I think in India or certain countries, then it goes back to the people. So some people like, wow, I got to return all this thing back in the year of Jubilee. Everybody go back to their family and to get back their possession. Verse 11, a Jubilee shall that 50th year be unto you. He shall not sow, neither reap that which groweth of itself in it, nor gather the grapes in it of thy vine undressed. Nabia.
Yeah, just to write it down as a link for verse 10.
Verse 10.
Jeremiah 34, 8 all the way down to 22.
Jeremiah 34. Verse 8, is that it?
Yeah. All the way down to 22. King Zedekiah, they kept their law, but then they broke it. They let everybody go back, and he said, you know what? I'm going to keep them more than 7 years. And he got judged for it.
Yeah. Because I even think as servants too, they have to go back X amount of years if they want to be, continually being servants. Then you have to do something like an all in the ear, and they can stay as a servant. But here, after X amount of years, everything has to return back to the family. But sometimes in this setup, certain things they do certain certain contracts, a certain agreement that certain things go back to certain families. Verse 12, for it is the Jubilee, it shall be holy unto you. Ye shall eat the increase thereof out of the field.
You need to 11, you 11?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Verse 13, in the year of this Jubilee, he shall return every man unto his possession. So he's got to get back his possession. Verse 14, and if thou sell aught unto thy neighbor, or buyest aught of thy neighbor's hand, ye shall not oppress one another. Because, we're still brothers.
To be jealous.
Yeah, you're not going to oppress. Right now, we've been oppressing this captivity, where we are, and these nations are oppressing us. Verse 15, according to the number of years after the Jubilee, thou shalt buy of thy neighbor, and according unto the number of years of the fruits he shall sell unto thee. According to the multitude of years, thou shalt increase the price thereof. So here the price is gonna go up X amount of years, not gonna stay the same price. And according to the fewness of years, thou shalt diminish the price of it.
This is the one that's measuring it by the year of Jubilee, like if you sell a possession.
Yeah.
What verse is we at?
Verse 16.
16.
Right. So I think the verse 14 sets the standard that you shouldn't defraud your brother, right? When it comes to buying and selling, like what usually happens. So the measuring stick is the year of Jubilee. So you say, okay, we at the 33rd year. You're going to sell the property for that amount of time, right?
Yeah.
So how many more years you got to go, or how many few years? It's like, oh, it's only like 5 years, right? You're not going to sell it for the value of 20 years, right? You're going to sell it for the value of what is left. So that's the measuring stick.
Yeah.
On the year.
Because
it has to go back to it's supposed to be redeemed at a certain point.
Yeah.
Right. So that person now who's occupying or receiving it is going to be able to yield or get whatever benefits off of it for a certain period of time.
Yeah, just like a mortgage in a house, right?
Right.
By within X amount of years, it's gonna value more,
right,
than what it was, but they're able to get it back.
Right. So
and the fewness of years, as years go by with the mortgage, the years diminish.
Okay, is this when it talks about the fruits, years of the fruits that he sell unto thee? That's also saying too, like you had the year before Jubilee, which is yearly, then the year Jubilee itself.
Right.
And you had the year after that, which is soda.
Exactly.
So when you start off, you have a whole bunch of fruit. But then it's like, okay, you charge a certain amount. But then as you start running out of fruit, you can charge a little bit more as there's less fruit. Is that what's going into it? Because
from
kind of like from a scarcity perspective, like if I have a lot of something, it's not, I won't charge much.
Right.
Whereas if I have a little bit of it, I might charge a little bit more because it's getting close to time I need to sow again and I don't have as much fruit left. So the same when it says,
yeah, a little bit.
you shall increase the price thereof.
Increase, yeah.
42 years, and according to the finish, that shall diminish the price of it. So it's only a few years into it. It's not gonna cost, you won't charge much for fruit, you have a lot. Then as years increase, and you're getting close to the average, during and after
Yeah.
you charge more for it because you have less fruit left before to look at.
Okay. You charge more.
When I read that's the way I saw that part. Because at the end it says, according to the number of the years of the fruits, does he sell unto them.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to mix it up. That's not just the land by itself, but just the yield of the land.
Right.
You might borrow with that, so that.
Right, because Jubilee, like, because we still have the every 7th year, you know, supposed to let it rest. 6th year, you most high going to bless you with a little bit more. But then, like, yeah, those 2 years, the 7th year and the 8th year, you're not really getting anything in those. Right? Especially those who don't properly. The poor is going to eat. You know, that kind of is left for the poor and the animals. Well, not for you. Then later on, between that time, yeah, what's going to be left for me to acquire in that period, if it's like 4 years or 5 years, or it's like a year and a half, then you're going to sell it based on that.
So, for a short time. And do yourself for less in short period.
Yes.
So more at the longer period.
Yeah. So it become, fairness of the price of the item and the number of years. 16. According to the multitude of years, thou shalt increase the price thereof, and according to the fewness of years, thou shalt diminish the price of it. For according to the number of the years and of the fruit that he sell unto thee. Verse 17. Ye shall not therefore oppress one another, but thou shalt fear thy God, for I am the Lord your God. You're going to oppress one another, like, in making is it? Like what Amos 8:5 says.
8:5.
Yeah. Verse 17.
17. Amos 8:5.
Yeah, verse 17. Amos 8:5. Saying, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn, and the Sabbath that we may set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit. So we're not gonna do it to our people. Just wait and just measurement. Because it's let me get it quickly. Here it is. Proverbs 11:1. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So
Proverbs 11:1.
yeah, so these false balances, different weights in your bag, it's an abomination. So, we'll sell to the heathen and to Israel, same thing. Because who knows what they're doing to us now. Even sometimes you may even go into certain things and you find out, hey, that's not, some people go and test it too. The amount of product in the container, and sometimes they're like, this is not right. But the majority of people don't really do that. But some people do and test these things, and sometimes the company get fined for this stuff.
Very curious.
Like, for example, when I was growing up, a certain thing people sell, we would buy like a bag full of flour, rice, and you would go there and you try to order like a cup full, and they used to, take out a cup or whatever and measure it and sell it to us. Sometimes in order to make the maximum of profit, they may give us less. But you don't know. Whatever money you give, you pay them, and you figure it's a pound. They may not even give you a pound. They may cut it a little short and sell it to you. But average, we don't know. That's why we get, cheated, and we don't know. Because sometimes that's all you have, enough money to buy some flour or some oil or some little item, and they would scoop from the bag and sell it to you. And I said, have a nice day.
You don't have no value, or you don't know them because you're not taking it on that type of term.
No, you don't have any measuring. You figure that you don't have enough money, much money, and you want to buy X amount, and they'll sell it to you, and you don't know. All right, so
It's just good at the supermarket. Finally spent a week. Belly.
yeah,
At least they can put it on the scale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they kind of put on the scale.
Or you can measure the scale.
Or if they decide to put their finger on it,
Oh, right, when they can't see it.
yeah, they kind of, put their finger, put a thumb on it, that kind of. Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Put it on there and then say.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
Yeah, especially a lot of these corner stores. That's why I don't like to go to the corner store. I like to go to the supermarket. If I can't help it, I'll go to the supermarket, buy stuff, because the same thing is at the corner store is like ridiculous amount of price for it. The same item. Sometimes you just want something quick, or you send the kid to go buy something quick, and you come back and say, "What? This is only $3, and you sending me for $5?" And say, "Well, we got to feed our family, and we got to survive too." And you said, all these corner stores, I don't like going to them. So the blessing of obedience. I just before verse 18, I just want to write the blessing of obedience, Deuteronomy. Oh, I skip it. Verse 18, wherefore ye shall do my statutes and keep my judgments and do them, and ye shall dwell in the land in safety. And the land shall yield her fruit, and ye shall eat your fill and dwell therein in safety. And if ye shall say, what shall we eat the 7th year? Behold, we shall not sow nor gather in our increase. So what are we going to eat the 7th year? Then I will command my blessing upon you in the 6th year. So he's going to bless you for the 6th year, and it shall bring forth fruit for 3 years. Yeah, so it's like, wow, the Most High not just bless you for 1 more year, it said for 3 years. So you can imagine, I think about the time of the famine in Egypt. I always said 7 years of fruit and 7 years of famine. So Joseph tell Pharaoh the dream, and they start to gather for that 7 years. They start to gather up so much goods, it can last them for the next 7 years of famine. So you can imagine that. Enough, storage of food. And back then we didn't have like refrigeration things, so we're able to do certain things and dry certain meats and certain fruits and certain things, so we can preserve it.
I showed you guys that video archaeologists, I think they found the pits over in ancient Egypt, where they think that Joshua stored the grain. I can show you guys that on the survey.
Oh, okay. So, so imagine, you know, for one in the you know, we're gonna able to have our storehouses, you know, filled with that. Like even when Malachi opened the window of heaven, it most like gonna for 3 years is gonna bless us so much. It's like wow, for the 6th year, so you'll have more than enough to eat for that 7th year. Verse 22, and ye shall sow the 8th year, right? For the 7th year, we don't have to, you know, reaper, so we just leave it the way it is. And ye shall sow the 8th year, and eat yet of old fruit until the 9th year, until her fruits come in, ye shall eat of the old store. So just like now, they rotate the stocks. You know, sometimes certain fruits or certain things are not in and out of season. Right now, I know they do a lot of refrigeration and preservation for certain fruits that can last. For example, like nuts or so, it can last, you know. So you're gonna eat the old store instead of eating the new store, and you still have the old store, and the old store can spoil if you don't eat it. You understand? So you eat up the old, so you rotate the stocks. Even now, sometimes you know they have the newer stuff. They keep the older stuff in the front and put the newer stuff in the back, so to make sure the stock are rotated and people don't try to grab the old stuff. So they look at the stock and to see that the older stock is moving. I want to move, then they replenish it with the newer stuff. So they eat the old. He shall eat of the old store. Verse 23, the land shall not be sold forever, for the land is mine, for ye are strangers and sojourners with me. It's like in my thing. Uh, aha, here it is. I was kind of looking at it, some kind of news. I said they have, you know, land for sale in Israel, and they want to sell it, or this company might buy it, or these people might buy land and is, you know, buy the land. But I said the most I say the land shall not be sold forever. So in the news this week, I see they say, oh, private land for sale in Israel. They you know they want to sell it. Yeah. Oh, that's a here. Yeah. It's important to know that only around 7% of all the available land in Israel is private. The vast majority is in the hands of the state or the Jewish Nation Fund. Private land, private land for sale, but they say that the most of it belongs to the Jewish nation, the state or the Jewish Nation Fund. So some kind of thing is there, but it's still selling private land. Yeah.
Jewish state.
So we're gonna enjoy the land when the kingdom come. We're gonna enjoy. We're gonna live there. You know, is the Most High. You can't, because sometimes you know people may think of like, oh yeah, somebody's coming to all this money and they want to buy this whole land of Judah or Ephraim or Manasseh or Benjamin. It's not for sale. It's supposed to keep on going in from generation to generation to generation. You know, is that tribe land? It's not, you know, able to sell it or sell it to another tribe, so the joining tribe, he can get more of the land and more of the land till you have very little for Benjamin to live on. You know, it's not going to be like that. You have your own land, and your inheritance go from generation to generation to generation. Verse 24, and in all the land of your possession ye shall grant a redemption for the land. You may, I think at time we had leased the land, lease certain part, so they can grow certain crops. You know, lease certain area, rent certain area, because it's the most sized land. Or who knows, maybe a certain part of land, some tribe may lease to another tribe or something like that, and they're able to get it back. They're able to get that land back because it still belongs to this tribe and that tribe. You can't just,
That's the redemption.
yeah, you can't just,
You already explained it.
yeah, and
Buying it back so that the landmark doesn't get moved.
yeah, because it's a curse to move your neighbor's landmark. You say, oh yeah, this is the part of Judah. I want to get a part of Judah land so we can expand. So and so is that no, you can't. Verse 25, and if thy brother be waxing poor and had sold away some of his possession, and if any of his kin come to redeem it, then shall he redeem that which his brother sold. So it's not like saying he become part of that. He's able to redeem it because it's a family. You can't say, oh no, you can't get it back. You should be able to redeem it back. Verse 26, and if the man have none to redeem it, and he and if the man have none to redeem it, you don't have anything to, hey, you don't have any money or whatever to redeem it. No, wait a minute. And himself be able to redeem it, then let him count the years of the sale thereof, and restore the overplus unto the man to whom he sold it. So however is able to redeem he don't have any money, he's able to go back to him the years of the sale thereof. So whatever the amount of years in order to redeem it back. And the overplus, I think the overplus is what? The value of the land, right? If it's more than what he bought it as inflation, how it is.
With the
He
land was able to yield over those years.
Yeah. Or whatever crops and so on and so forth, he's able to get it back. To whom he sold it, then he may return unto his possession. So whatever it is, he's able to redeem it, and any overplus, you can charge him extra for that. And he's gonna benefit that. Because it belongs to him. But if he be not able to restore it to him, then that which is sold shall remain in the hand of him that had bought it until the year of Jubilee.
Wait till we buy the land back.
So if he's not able to get it back, it's gonna be the person who bought it. But when the year of Jubilee, he's got, and in the year it shall go, and in the year, and in the Jubilee it shall go out, and he shall return unto his possession. So the year of Jubilee, he's got to go back, like we read earlier. The person or possession is got to go back for the year of Jubilee. You can't keep it.
So that person who had it for that period of time, the person who belonged to, could afford to
Yeah.
buy it back, that person's gonna be able to have it until Jubilee and have to go back. They can reap all the benefits of having it that period of time.
Yeah.
Automatically, they're gonna have to go back.
Yeah.
Time of Jubilee.
Yeah, they can still reap. You know,
So
because
going to their benefit at that time.
it's like, wow, you know, he really can't redeem it and whatever. I keep it until Jubilee, then it goes back to him. Like whatever overplus, you know, crops, etc., etc. Verse 29. And if a man sell a dwelling house in a walled city, then he may redeem it within a whole year after it is sold. Within a full year may he redeem it. So he probably could sell a house within the city area. This is a walled city, and the person could have rented it out, make X amount of money or whatever, you know. And then after a year, he's able to get it back. Verse 30. And if it be not redeemed within the space of a full year, then the house that is in the walled city shall be established forever to him that brought it throughout a generation. It shall not go out in the Jubilee. So after a year, who bought it, he's gonna keep it, and then Jubilee, he's gonna keep it also.
If the person doesn't buy
Yeah,
it. So it sounds like the city as opposed to the field.
yeah.
It can alternate with certain families.
So
Certain land,
yeah,
it sounds like stays with that family. And as far as houses within the city that might be, adjacent to the land,
yeah,
within a tribe, that can rotate between people who buy those houses. Some folks hold on to it, some they do.
yeah. I'm thinking about certain things like when you go to pawn certain things, right? You know, the pawn shop said, okay, I'll give you money for it, but you have X amount of time that you can buy your item back. You know, like a warranty. Okay, you have 30 days to buy it back. If you come after that, then it's sold. It's mine. You know, because you didn't redeem it at a certain point in time. Because some people decide to, I'm just gonna pawn it, get my money. I really can't buy it back. Let them have it. You know. So you go to the pawn shop and you see certain jewelry, certain things, and then mismatched jewelry and all different sizes and colors and whatever, you know, it's there. And you wonder, wow, this look like things that people own, you know, and they sold it or they pawned it for whatever reason they needed the money. Verse 31, but the house of the villages which have no wall round about them shall be counted as the fields of the country. They may be redeemed, and they shall go out in the Jubilee. Yeah. Verse 32. Notwithstanding the cities of the Levites and the houses of the cities of their possession, may the Levites redeem at any time. So where the Levites is like you know, like embassies or certain things where the Levites stay. You can't. That's their possession. So whatever they may do, they could just, even if they lease certain things or sell or whatever a certain part, they can get it back at any time. You know, no year of jubilee, no this and that, no keeping it. You just go back to the priest at any time.
It makes sense that they had that extra provision because, you know, their possession ultimately is the tenth of all Israel anyway.
Yeah,
They don't have a land to call their own, so it only makes sense that the cities that they do reside in, like the cities of refuge, for example, those would be like cities in particular, that they have, that bonus. It only makes sense. Because it's like they were going to need that land, those houses in those cities, definitely be better.
yeah,
They would have like land to fall back on with other tribes.
yeah. You know, because they're like in each land, you can go to them because they're teaching the law or they're doing the service. And some people might look and say, "Oh, where's the tribe of Levi land? Where's their land? It's not there. They dwell in each tribe's land.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, that's all they do. It's like people say like embassies or people like California, they say like dioceses. They dwell like in different cities. Verse 33, and if a man purchase of the Levites, then the house that which was sold, then the house that was sold and the city of his possession shall go out in the year of Jubilee, for the houses of the cities of the Levites are their possession among the children of Israel.
Rental.
Yeah, rental.
Rented for so many years.
Yeah,
Kind of like say you give a mortgage to the bank.
yeah,
You pay a mortgage and the bank says, all right, thanks. Still my house.
yeah.
Thanks for, renting it.
Hell,
It's
after
not yours.
they take it back at the
No,
This is a hypothetical, like compared to PCP.
no, I think it's like okay, you
The
just
bank's still owning it, even if you had it.
no. I kind of think. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Rent.
Yeah, rent. Yeah, rentals. They pay X amount of years. It's like okay, yeah, I need it. I need it back
Yeah,
for my family or whatever, and you have to leave.
right, you can't have a rent a home.
Yeah, just to rent because you could be there for a place like 10, 20 years or whatever. You just renting, and the owner could come to the house. People and say, "Well, I know you've been living here for a long time, but my family is expanding or whatever, and we need the place." Sometimes they may give them a little bonus and to find someplace else. And it happens too. Or they could probably sell it, you know, and somebody else get it and they need it clear out from everybody. Verse 34, but the field of the suburbs of their cities may not be sold, for it is their perpetual possession. The suburbs.
Those plots of land, you can't rent those.
Yeah.
The cities that they were placed within the city, but as far as the suburbs, I think it's in the field.
Yeah.
We have today. Like the country, inner city, we have the suburbs surrounding the city.
Mm.
Those aren't, you can't rent those at all. Levi owns it.
Yep.
Not to say, like you said earlier, not to say.
Not see. I don't care how much money you do. Like with Ahab and Jezebel, he kind of wanted the land because he wanted to expand his field. And he says, I'm not selling. It's not for sale. It's my family inheritance. Just think of ourselves living like a farm situation, This farm's supposed to go from generation to generation to generation. Sometimes it happens now. They have a land and it's not for sale. It keeps going from family to family to family to family. Yeah, because you see her husband, all sad and maybe like he wouldn't eat, and he's like, "Oh, I want the land because I want to expand my," and he's is close to my land, and she figures she do her husband a service by having the man killed, and then he can expand. And after the man was killed, he's going out there to get the land. Verse 35, and if thy brother be waxen poor and fallen in decay with thee, then thou shalt relieve him. Yeah, though he be a stranger, or a sojourner, that he may live with thee. So sometimes, Israel have a place, have a house or area or a big enough house and have space, and the brother's out there and he waxing poor and he can't take care of himself. He needs some place to live. You're not gonna just have him out there living in the street, and when you have enough place in your house that you can have him and give him a room and let him stay there. You don't want to say, well, I don't have any space, I can't have it. Have a place that he can come there too, because it's family. And I know of a situation right now. It's like that, and have a place that he can live and able to eat too. And sometimes people, Israel do it. I was even thinking about, what is it, Elijah or Elisha, and they fixed like an upper room for him. If I remember, Kahanabia. You don't remember? Okay.
I got a link to
Yeah, they have.
25.
If we can get it.
Just write down these two. Write down Numbers 35 and 2.
Okay. For what verse? Verse 34.
35 and 2, number 34, all right. Go ahead.
Numbers 35 and 2, and also
Numbers 35 and 2.
34.
also write down Joshua.
Let's
Joshua
say what
chapter 21. Joshua 21, verse 1 down to 8.
Joshua.
Joshua, like 21 down to 8.
Well,
Joshua 21.
Jousa.
21, go ahead.
Verses 1 to 8. Going into leave back in there.
What is that linking with?
34.
Joshua what again?
21.
21. 1 to 8.
One is when they actually got the land.
2 Kings 4 and 10. Yeah. 2 Kings. Let me get this quick.
Same verse.
Verse 35. For verse 4. All right, let me get it first. 2 Kings 4 and 10.
Second Kings 4 and 10. I'm not gonna link up with 35.
Hold on. Let me get it. 2 Kings 4 and 10. And she said unto her husband, Behold, now I perceive that this is an holy man of God, which passeth by us continually. Right? It says, verse 10, Let us make a little chamber, I pray thee, on the wall, and let us set for him there a bed, and a table, and a stool, and a candlestick, and it shall be, when he cometh to us, that he shall turn in thither.
Hi.
Yeah?
Go over the verse for 34 again and make sure I got this right. Please.
Numbers 35 and 2,
Correct.
and Joshua 21, 1 to 8.
21.
Change it from verse
8, that's the one I
Just say
think.
Numbers
So what?
35, 1 to 8.
Oh, Numbers 35, 1 to 8?
35, 1 to 8, nothing.
Yeah, 1 to 8.
Oh, 35, 1 to 8.
Change
So-
it from 2 to 1 to 8.
Okay.
The water.
All right, Numbers. So I'm just saying here, saying they made a little room for Elisha, since they able to have a little chamber for him. She spoke to her husband to have a little chamber for Elisha. Yes. Verse 11. And it fell on a day that he came thither, and he turned into the chamber and lay there.
This is Second Kings.
Yeah, Second Kings 4 and 10. No, I'm just, an example. I can really put it maybe 35. I'm not saying he was waxing poor, but he appreciated the gesture and he stayed there. Hmm?
Link that up with 35
About
or 34.
soldiers on the move without, because that's their head. I see
Yeah.
a soldier, but kind of like that.
We'll link up 35 and 34.
35. 4.
11.
Maybe should I put 9 in there? No, yeah, I put 9 in there. Verse 9 to 11.
I got 4 to 11, so I need it all.
Yeah, Second Kings 4, 9 to 11 for verse 35. I'm not saying, I didn't say he's waxing poor, but I'm saying like a provision that he may live with thee. So she said to her husband, and they made a little room for him, and it's good. He's got a bed, he's got a table, and a stool, and a candlestick. So he's there. She perceived that he's a man of God, and she spoke to her husband, and they made provision for him. And that's a nice gesture, So even now, if people have certain, have enough space, and somebody's waxing poor, or in a family member, you're gonna make a little space for him, and he can stay there. That he may live with thee, because sometimes, certain cities and certain places are really expensive, and they may not, older or ill or just poor, that they can't really afford it.
Right.
And then let them live with you. Verse 36, take thou no usury of him or increase, but fear thy God, that thy brother may live with thee. So don't try to use around him, excess, money, and charge him a whole lot or whatever, you know. But fear the Most High, that he may live with you in peace. Verse 37, thou shalt not give him thy money upon usury, nor lend him thy victual for increase. You know, you're gonna lend him, if you want to borrow a little money, lend it to him, and the same money you lend out, the same money is gonna give it back to you. Or anything that you lend him to use and so on and so forth, you ain't gonna charge him a whole lot for it, you know, a reasonable amount. Because you want to live, him that you live in peace. Verse 38, I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, to give you the land of Canaan, and to be your God. Verse 39, and if thy brother that dwelleth by thee be waxing poor, and be sold unto thee, thou shalt not compel him to serve as a bondsman, as a bond servant. You know, you're gonna, if he's sold to you, then, you know, your brother, you know, a brother of your nation, as you know, that brother, who that brother, a Hebrew man, you know, a Hebrew man or a Hebrew woman, waxing poor. You're not gonna treat him like a heathen and heavy burden. I mean, treat him like some servant, you know, because you know, your children are gonna say, this is Uncle so and so. You know, you're not gonna treat him like you know, some little servant heathen out there, you know.
Right.
Verse 40, but as an hired servant and as a sojourner, he shall be with thee and shall serve thee unto the year of Jubilee. So then everything is wiped clean. And then shall he depart from thee, both he and his children with him, and shall return unto his own family, and unto the possession of his fathers shall he return.
Right, now you gotta go.
Yeah, you know, sometimes he's there, he may get a family.
How long is Jubilee?
49 years, and then the 58 years Jubilee. Because it's still your people. Verse 42, for they are my servants, which I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. They shall not be sold as bondmen.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna sell your own brother as a slave, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna treat him as a slave.
Right.
It's still, because the Most High say, but fear thy God,
Right.
which fear thy God that thy brother may live with thee. You're gonna treat him like so bad, like he's just a slave. He's still your brother, you know. Verse 43, thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but shalt fear thy God.
Right.
You know, you're gonna rule hard, treat him like, you know, real bad and so on and so forth. It's still, you know, he's still your brother.
Right.
You know, sometimes it's things like, you know, so sometimes things can happen to him. Sometimes he could gain, you know, he could gain wealth or so on and so forth, and he could be over you, able to even turn around and help you, you know. So both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, treat him right.
Yeah, so if you want servants is going to be of the heathen. them shall you buy. And there's a thing if they're, X amount of years, and and they say they love their master, forget it. Fifteen and 17. Verse 44. Here we go. 15 and 17. Okay. It's a verse 45. Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they beget in your land, and they shall be your possession. So it says in verse 44 that bondmen and bondmaids shall be of the heathen, and they shall be your possession. Verse 46, and ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule one over another with rigor. So when you read Isaiah, like I read earlier, verse 2, Isaiah 14 and 2, having these nations for your bondmen and bondwomen. He said here, forever.
Isaiah what?
14 and 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaid, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressor.
46.
Yeah, 46. Yeah, we're gonna possess them. The Moses said forever. But of the children of Israel, if they come to serve with you, you're not supposed to rule them with rigor. Verse 47, and if a sojourner or a stranger wax rich by thee, and thy brother that dwelleth by him wax poor, and sell himself unto the stranger or sojourner by thee, or to the stock of the stranger's family. Ooh. Of a sojourner. This would be a heathen, right? Verse 47.
I was talking to some we left. I see that Israel is just wealthy, he does not live in Israel.
As Israel, right? Because sometimes the most they say, you know, we're strangers. Like you know, earlier.
If it was Israel, then he wouldn't be buying them, then he would just redeem them.
Did you read that? Say that.
Yeah, if a stranger sojourner, if a sojourner or a stranger.
We're not in Israel that have
All right,
been advised.
yeah, but if it's their brother, then they wouldn't be buying them, they would be redeeming them. If they were still Israel and they weren't living in Israel, then they wouldn't be buying Israel, they would be redeeming them.
No, sometimes Israel who's wax poor and they sold unto you, but for the year of Jubilee or X amount of years they go back.
I think when you redeem them, I think that's buying them and making them to a hired help instead of a slave.
Yeah, hired
So
help.
if
Yeah.
the other people, if those strangers they talking about was Israel, then they wouldn't be buying Israelites; they would be redeeming them.
Now, sometimes you know your brother wax poor and he give himself the for servitude to pay off debts
Right,
or certain things like that. But with the heathen now, they're gonna be your inheritance for your children after you.
right. We talking about Israel. We're not talking about the heathen right now. We talking about the heathen buying a poor Israelite. That's what we talking.
But this verse, I don't see it talking about that
Yeah.
because why does it say he sells himself to the stranger or sojourner?
Right. Who was the stranger?
Who would you willfully do that?
You
They
ain't
think
got-
they would take us captive.
Well, Levi,
No, the heathen would take us captive.
He-
We wouldn't keep we wouldn't
Yeah.
willfully sell ourselves to them.
If you ain't got no money, you sell yourself.
But that's going into captivity as far as when it comes to the heathen. It's going more so into the dynamic between us. Let's read on.
I mean, just like us too, you know, here we're captives here.
Right, so let's read on. It'll get clear.
After that he is sold, he may be redeemed again. One of his brethren may redeem him. So if he's there, you know, another brother, another person, another tribe can able to redeem him. This is an Israelite because it says the bondsman. It says for the heathen non-Israelite, they should be a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But not Israel, not an Israelite servant, not going to be a bondman forever. But the heathen. And verse 40, after that he is sold, he may be redeemed again. One of his brethren may redeem him. So yeah, you're not gonna redeem the heathen. You're gonna redeem your own brother. Verse 49, either his uncle or his uncle's son may redeem him, or any that is nigh of kin unto him of his family may redeem him, or if he be able, he may redeem himself. After X amount of years, he's serving you for X amount of years. He's gonna work and he's able to redeem himself. Then he's free. Verse 50, and he shall reckon with him that brought him from the year of bought, and he shall reckon with him that bought him from the year that he was sold to him unto the year of Jubilee. So the year of Jubilee, everything goes back. And the price of his sale shall be according unto the number of years, according to the time of an hired servant shall it be with him. So as years go by, it's increased. You know, people say adjusted for inflation. able to redeem it. I mean, adjusted for if something is like 10 years ago, or like we read earlier, if the land, he bought it for $10,000 10 years ago, so later on, X amount of years, that he's going to redeem it is going to cost a little bit more, but he's able to redeem it.
I mean, I hear that, but I think a better metaphor would be like
Uh,
years worth of salary. And like, one thing I have back pay.
huh?
I'm not owed back pay for however many years I worked at that moment.
Oh,
As far as the modern, parallel.
yeah, back pay, but adjusted for, you wouldn't think adjusted for X amount of years?
I'm just saying, I would use that metaphor as far as the word
Oh.
they're talking about.
Oh, okay. For back pay.
They're talking about the time he was hired to work.
Okay. Verse 51, if there be yet many years behind, according unto them, he shall give again the price of his redemption out of the money that he was bought for. So for the back money, right?
So you can see stuff like a slave.
As a servant.
Right. That servant on this. And you're talking about what people use
Hmm? You got it?
so he hired the servant, right?
Yes.
Because he's always supposed to be working for this person. Working for him, right?
Yes.
And person got him working for so much time.
Yeah.
And after that, he works enough, then he go back to his own family.
Yeah, he'll go back to his family.
He
Yes.
wants to get himself together. Supposedly, anyway.
And like what Kahan said, the back money, that if I read Deuteronomy 15 and 3. And 13.
Around 15 and what?
And okay, let me read it. Deuteronomy 15 and 12. And if thy brother, an Hebrew man or a Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. Is that a good one for it? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now let him go empty.
I'm not really sure why. What are you trying to do?
He's working for a person
What are you trying to do?
for a long period of time. Then get back on his feet.
Verse 51. Okay.
Get back on his feet. And then, go back to his family. That's what I see.
I'm stuck in verse 51. Yeah.
That's what I see.
Pretty much it's saying before the Jubilee come, you can afford to buy back whatever his time was.
Yeah.
You can go free before it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Whether it's 1 year or more. And once Jubilee comes, if it's another able to afford it, you can still go back to the same.
Okay.
They're talking like about 49 years for
Right.
Jubilee.
Right.
Okay.
Verse 52. And if there remain but few years unto the year of Jubilee, then he shall count with him, and according unto his years shall he give him again the price of his redemption. You say?
So when you read this,
Oh no, I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't know. Verse 53. And as a yearly hired servant shall he be with him, and the other shall not rule with rigor over him in thy sight. So you don't rule your brother with rigor.
that verse gives way to the journal of a stranger being this is the actual Israelite from back in 47.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what is the heathen? Heathen is what? Opposite group. Israelite.
Yeah, non-Israelite.
That's what I was trying to get at.
54. And if he be not redeemed in these years, then he shall go out in the year of Jubilee, both he and his children with him. For unto me the children of Israel are servants. They are my servants, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. That's it. Alright. That's the Sabbath service.
He wanted to link up Deuteronomy 15 and 12. I mean,
Deuteronomy 15 and 12 with 51,
I
right?
just want to make sure that that wrote it down. It's not sure.
Yeah, that's right.
We pulled it. That's you were looking at that.
Yeah, I was kind of having it that he just, for X amount of years, he's gonna work for you, and he's not gonna just leave like that. So because he's waxing poor or whatever, he become, or he's for X amount of years, he just can't just go out like that. Because he's gonna be still poor.
But it will something else to the add on to the verse 54. We just make a
Oh, what's it?
21.
Let's see, from verse 51.
No, this is right, verse
Wait, let me see.
54.
Let me see.
What's that 54 you say?
Exodus 21. Verses
Wait, 1 second. 15.
Exodus
15,
21.
12.
21.
12 to 13. But verse what?
Verse 54.
I think what Exodus what?
21 verses 1.
Exodus 21,
1.
1 to 4.
That's what Exodus.
So verse 51, you have Deuteronomy 15, 12 to 13.
Right.
And verse 54, you have Exodus 21, 1 to 4.
Right.
So what does that say?
The reason why I quoted Exodus 21 is because it says, because here it doesn't really go into detail, it just says, he should go out him and his children. Here to let you know that if he came in married, right, or if he, married himself, right, he paid his dowry of virgins when he married, him and his children shall go out. So it tells you, if his master gave him a wife, and she bore him sons and daughters, it says, the wife and children, and her children shall be the master's, but he shall go out by himself. If the master provided him a wife.
So the party loved his master, right? Part of this thing? Exodus 21, 1 to 4. Oh, the all in his ear say he loves his master and he loves his wife. But he's gonna get it all in his ear and he's gonna be a servant forever.
I was pulling apart from that.
Oh.
The reason of what verse 54 is talking about.
Oh.
So both he and his children with him. I'm only connecting on the four for that. But you wanted to link that.
No. Yeah. So it's not going to just serve you and just go out empty. Because if he's going to start his own life, he's going to need something. So that's Leviticus 25.
It'll be next week.
And next week, what's next week? I have to go to no, what is it?
Matthew 24 and 25.
Matthew 24, 25. Matthew, next week reading, Matthew 24 and 25.
Right.
Okay, that's in the Sabbath service.
Right.
All right. Stay tuned for the closing prayers. Someone get the blinds?
You look the class a bit.
How long he gotta be there, bar? Oh, I know Malak gotta be there.
Barakata Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Asherah, Nathan Paria, Hagapan, the water, Aman, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, At Yasha'Allah. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, that give to us the fruit of the vine. Thank you, so be it to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, with Israel. Amadwa Panya, Jerusalem. Stand and face Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Amadwa Panya, Jerusalem. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Babakashah, Shammai, Lanawa, Isa, Yamyan, Isa, Shalak, Ma'aka Allah, Allah Ayam, Tazwadakim, Shamar Ayah, Barak, Rapah, Makan, Waha, Kaza, Ya, Waha, Kazayak, Wakazayak, Banya, Yasha'Allah, Washalak, Lanawa, Rabiam, Hakama, Rabiam, Ra'ait, Rabiam, Bayana, Bayana, Rabiam, Sabalamwa, Rabiam, Amawan, Rabiam, Aqua, Rabiam, Ahabiam, Rabiam, Hagana, Rakanaya, Wasalak, Kal, Katayamnawa, Lawarakiam, Weasha'Allah, Tamyad, Waiwalam, Ba'asham, Yahawashai, Tuwara, Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please listen to us. Now, right now, send Michael and the righteous power angel to watch over, bless, heal, protect, the children of Israel, and sent to us much wisdom, much knowledge, much understanding, much patience, much faith, much brotherhood, much love, much spiritual protection, and forgive all our sins for the brothers and Israel, always and forever. In the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. Four corner prayer. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Barak Nawa, Weasha Allah, Wabati Sapor, Shamai, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allah Hainawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Shalom, Israel. Enjoy the rest of the Sabbath.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.